Okay, hello. Welcome back, folks. Roth here. Gonna be scrolling over to Monster Hunter. Generations Ultimates on Switch. Played on Switch 2 hardware. We are now in June. Our campaign for St. Jude is now complete. We're still celebrating our stream anniversary. Go. Continue. I've got my towel for Towel Day last week, or however long ago. HR 335 with 1004 at Wills. Hopefully the stream feed is going through just fine and smoothly. Currently I'm outputting to Restream, which outputs towards Twitch and YouTube side. And then I've got another output that goes to Rumble and Soop. And I'm also using that same plugin, multi-out, to output to Velora. And I might want to try Beam and Trovo and Kick. So I'm going to wait a little bit until make sure that everything goes smoothly, and if it does, I'll output to some more platforms in a bit. But so far it seems like it's going pretty well. I lowered down the bitrate a bit for some of the platforms, keeping it 1080p, 60 frames, so if it dips down, I may want to change the bitrate for some of the platforms, so we'll see. Anyways, today is June 1st, which makes it Dinosaur Day, so I'm gonna hop onto a lobby and, I don't know, we'll hunt some monsters. And since towel day is over, I can remove the bath towel outfit here. But have to try it on for size, because I thought it's hilarious to hunt in the towel. Can't believe it's already Monday again. Let's go back to the root rack. Got nothing in the slots for this, so, or nothing in the decorations. So I think I'm gonna do something with that. Send one out to maybe this one here. This one has a warning. Not sure what monster it is, but it is located at the desert, so I'm gonna send some reds out. See if there are any hidden monsters here. Do a hard shot. There it is. Lucky landing. Bum bum. Whee. Nice. Doot doot. Alright, let's set up the lobby. The lobby will be open to public as long as you're high enough level. And yeah, if you have a copy of the game on Switch, feel free to join. I was trying to decide whether or not to hop onto this or ball pits. ball pit expires in like less than 5 hours, I think, or just about 5 hours. And I was wondering, man, that's a good enough time for like another stream of that. I've already put like a solid 2 hours of that over the weekend. So on Saturday, I think, I'm gonna check out the archive for that. It's up on the YouTube side. It should still be archived on the other platforms until they expire for each platform. But yeah, let's do, I don't know, 13 instead. 13 and up. Plow range. West. Yeah, keep it to hunting, slaying. And go. I'll be sure to share the IDs, lobby IDs and whatnot to the live chat as well, because we're doing this live. Also to generate some sulfates and dinosaur day. Let's get that emoji in there. When I pasted in the restream chat, it's like a totally different emoji. 0339 1 44 64 4367. There we go. Try to pin this over on Twitch and YouTube side. Also, I should probably make sure that we're live on the other platforms as well. So there we go. Dinosaur day. Oh. Let's do a dance while I check things out. Bum 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 bum. Oh man, it's trying to reconnect on Kick so bad right now. Let me check to see if it's live there. If we can't connect to Kick, then there might not be any Kick streams tonight. Alright, so it's having issues connecting there. Let me try Trovo. Nope. Oh wow, yeah. Trovo is having trouble. So I think the max I can do is just three outputs. Yeah. I'm gonna try beam real quick. Oh, it's actually going through beam. Alright. I'm gonna check maybe Kick real quick. Oh. I gotta check my email. I thought I had the info correct. Let me check the URL again. Oh, no wonder. Man. Sheesh. I guess possibly due to the copy and pasting must have messed it up or something. Alright, I think now we have it set. Let's try one more time. Okay, cool. Now we're going live on Kick. So now Kick is set. We'll try and do this live. We got one more platform. If we can connect to it, that'll be great. If we can't, then we can't. Alright, let's try it one more time. Trovo, going live. Oh, there we go. Nice, we are live on Trovo as well. Alright. Send those notifications out. I think we're good. And it's going steady. So that's good. That's good news. So yeah, this is good. Although I think coming up with a way to combine the chats would be a little bit challenging, so may have to maybe use up another screen or something. Meanwhile, let me see if we can figure out what quests I want to maybe casually hunt for a bit. I'm also playing this on the Switch 2 Pro Controller. I normally would use the Wii U Pro Controller, but right, doesn't seem like there's anything in there that I want to hunt, or something that I've already done. Alright, try one of these. Who's a good dinosaur? Galavinus, maybe? Oh, we got a second person in there. Michael. Okay. Since we have a second person, let's do a G rank. Dinosaur time? Are we ready? Still hoping to get like a Glavinus or something. Some more hypers here, but let's go G3. Dinosaur Huntathon Gravios? 2 Gravios, wow. Here, let's go for this guy here. Capture Glavinus. Is there a hunt? Or what, this one here? Dunes. PR disaster. Yeah, let's go for this one. PR disaster. Disaster. I'll try to multitask and make sure the stream is going over and checking out the chat and stuff. As we do. Insurance. See if this goes through. Get some cool drinks. Traps. In case we want to capture. Not sure if I want to bring anything else. Let's make sure we have enough captures. Trank bombs, I mean. Okay. I feel like I might be forgetting something. Herbal. Yeah, I think herbal would be good. Herbal's good. Got paintball, yep. Here we go. Alright, let me make sure the multi-chats are enabled. Yeah, since I have a different setup this time, I might want to make sure. Oh, nope. Make sure everything's enabled. Oh, nice. It's going. Alright, I might have to pop up the other chats. Oh, I can also embed chat. Interesting. Oh. I gotta move. I didn't see where they were pinging. Let me check over here. I feel like there might be a Glavenus. Oh, there they are. Is there no way to pop up this chat here? I don't know if there's a way to pop up this chat. Oh man. Alright. I'll have to figure it out later. Time for a dino ride. A dino raid? Over on Valora? And so soon. Whoa. Hello there, Karma. Kenson. We're hunting some dinos right now. You know, Monster Hunter? Let me know if you're familiar. But yeah, this is Monster Hunter. What's up the wilds? Nice. I know folks are catching up on wilds. I beta tested the wilds like a couple years back by now. I kind of prefer the older Monster Hunter games. This is Generations Ultimates on Switch. Played on Switch too. And we're yeah, co-oping on Glavenus right now. Tend to feature Monster Hunter usually on Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays, sometimes Sundays. I used to have 3 Ultimates on Thursdays. But ever since they shut off the online, we haven't featured it this much. Yeah, would you guys hunt? Yeah, today is Dinosaur Day. There's actually a trailer for the new J.J. Abrams film that features dinosaurs. So I just thought, I just put the connection together like a few hours ago. I was like, wow, you know? I saw the trailer. It looked really fun, like a Jurassic Park sort of thing. It's coming out in August 14th, I think. Later this summer. Also happy June, by the way. And then I looked at the calendar, and today's June 1st, brand new month, and it lands on Dinosaur Day, amongst many other days. The current lobby that I'm in right now, I named it after hashtag Dinosaur Day. So if folks have a copy of this game on your Switch, feel free to join. Just look for a hashtag Dinosaur Day. And that is the lobby ID, or the lobby title, I should say. Dino Day. I mean, I also think of like games like Dino Crisis. And I'm like, you know what? Monster Hunter already has like these dinosaurs. So why not hop onto Monster Hunter on the day that I usually stream Monster Hunter? So here we are. Initially, I was gonna hop onto Ball Pits, which is free on Switch Online. It's pretty addicting game. It's a pinball sort of brick breaker sort of game. And you upgrade your balls and stuff. Lots of balls. Never played Dino Crisis? Oh yeah, they had oh my gosh, Rathins here. They've got the parts 1 and 2 added to Steam recently, like a few months ago. Hopefully Capcom can do like I don't know if they would do a new entry or anything, but I'm not sure if seeing a remake of those would be ordeal either. Ideal, I mean. But I know that there's like a small fan base, cult fan base for Dino Crisis. for the ones who love dinosaurs. So yeah, Exoprimal, yeah, that was the new one. That didn't do too well though. I saw that they had a Monster collab as well. There's like a Rise, like back when Rise was like the latest Monster Hunter, I think. Yeah, they had Rajang and gosh, I think Rathalos was in there. They usually do Rathalos to represent the Monster Hunter franchise when it comes to collabs. Let's see where she's going. Oh my gosh. Boy. Should have gone to the other hunter. Alright. Here, let's go find the other guy. Oh, went the wrong way. Done more than just one single monster. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I think when in the case of like collabs like that, they look at the number of players and how much a game has sold before they do any more. Where is this Glavness? Oh, I wonder if he went to the back of the map. Yeah, I played the beta test for Exoprimal. It reminded me a lot of like Team Fortress, but you're doing a whole lot more. Yeah, Team Fortress and yeah. I mean, there's not much else to it. It's just very Team Fortress-like. Team versus team, and, you know, assign a teammate to go here, move back up, and push forward before the other team does it, you know? So that's Capcom's, I don't know, team versus team combat. But they have, like, different classes and stuff, but, I don't know. Those kind of games, it's just not... It only lasts for so long, you know? Especially when it's like a competitive type game. I don't think Capcom's the type to really... I think they're only competitive games or they're fighting games. Like Street Fighter. They won't even want to do like a new like School Rivals. Remember School Rivals? Or Darkstalkers, you know? Like some of their other fighting franchise, they don't really want to bother anymore. There'll be some collabs like Street Fighter versus Tekken and all that, but done by, you know, the folks at Tekken side. But they usually just stick to the Street Fighter brand because that's a much bigger brand that sells for them for Capcom. I guess next in line would be Monster Hunter, Resident Evil. Those are the major franchise for Capcom. They don't want to experiment with well, I guess they do want to experiment with new IPs, but they don't really last that long. Yeah. Pragmata seems to be doing well, but I'll have to see what the update is on that, whether or not they were happy with the numbers. Even though I feel like it must have done a lot. Sometimes a game would sell 1 million and more, but Capcom's still not happy with those numbers for some odd reason, you know? Especially when it's like a Resident Evil title, mainline entry. But yeah, sometimes it be what it be. I do enjoy playing Monster Hunter, but it's rare that I don't know, that the newer entries are just not to the way I want the series to go. I enjoy it for the visuals, but me coming from like 3rd gen Monster Hunter, it's hard to vibe with some of the newer ones like Wilds, World, Iceborne and stuff. The brand has changed a whole lot. It's become more internationally known since 2010. Well, I guess I should say like 2018 onwards. That's when the series got more popular. But I feel like my enjoyment of the Monster Hunter series is starting to wind down. Once they shut off the online for both Tri, 3 Ultimates, we only have like so few choices left that still has online. So Generations here, this is Generations Ultimate on the Switch. HD version of Generations on the 3DS. Online functionality still is active. There's still a group of people that still play it. I still see new hunters jumping in and out ever so often. And yeah, to this day, I'm still featuring it. I think from 2020 onwards. So there was like a year or two when I would feature this, 3 Ultimates, and then Rise. Those would be the 3 Monster Hunter entries. And I guess if you want to count stories, then Stories 2 would be another one. But that's like an offshoot RPG spin-off. But yeah, Stories would be great. I want to get the new one, Stories 3. So if you want to count that as part of the Monster Hunter lineup of games, then yeah, that will likely be another one that I would want to do. Played the demo. Enjoy the demo, but it's gonna wait for the price to be right to pick that up. So even after the game has been out, there hasn't been. I don't see many people broadcast that one, so I don't know. I don't think many people enjoy the Stories franchise. But man, was I hooked on Stories 2 when the demo was out for that. 7 hours non-stop. But yeah, I was pretty hooked on that. But seeing some of the monsties in that cel-shaded look, which is pretty neat. Oh my gosh! Here, let me make sure I heal here. Sure, save that light powder. Don't have any consoles, so you do the ones with PC support. Yeah, there's Stories series that's made its way to Steam, so I'm not sure if they're cross-platform compatible. I think the one console that's worth owning is whatever Nintendo puts out, since a lot of the exclusives, first parties, Nintendos tend to only be on Nintendo systems. On their own machine, but I feel like a lot of folks don't understand why they do that the way they do, and why the company's been around for so long versus other companies. You gotta survive on your own products, because what if the other company or product that you partner up with goes down? Then you're off with a handicap and no system to put on. That's how they survive for 100 years. But if people are not thinking that way, then of course they'll think one other way. And there's no convincing them. But I do enjoy their games though, first party Nintendo stuff. But yeah, new Star Fox on the way, even though it's a remake of same story, but it's a modern way to play Star Fox multiplayer. So yeah, I did enjoy the 64, Super Nintendo versions of Star Fox. They've remade it many times. Star Fox 64 on 3DS. There was also Command that had online multiplayer on the DS. And that was fun. So there hasn't been like an online multiplayer Star Fox since then on the DS, not even 3DS. This is like back like 2007. So online multiplayer Star Fox, if you can imagine. There hasn't been that we hadn't been able to do that since Command on the DS. Because the 64 remake, 64 3D for the 3DS, it was only local, yeah, local, and then it had camera support, so that they can capture our faces when we get shot down. So that was the 64 3D. So, you know, even then, like, it's been a long time since then. But yeah. Spectrum stop rolling. Rip RTC. Audio comes fine, but video's been extremely buggy. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we don't have Spectrum over here. I know that's like a Western thing. For us, we have Xfinity, Comcast, and that's what we're using. But yeah, I hear like there's always some hiccups going on with Spectrum. From the folks that I know that use it, Spectrum, I mean, tend to be some sort of hiccups happening with that ISP. Well, there we go. That's a mounting. Huge in Texas, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's like a West Coast thing. I think they're up in Canada too, some parts of Canada. I'm not sure. Good old Raffy. Yeah, World definitely brought a lot of people in, and that's great. I think it especially brings in a lot of the Souls crowd. Once a lot of the Souls creators double down on one world because the gameplay is like very similar. You know, that's the whole. Bringing communities over to this one franchise. And plus, it's just very marketable, because Capcom would have connections with a lot of tech companies, like MSI or NVIDIA, or whatever, Asus, a lot of the computer companies, and, they get people to play those games, or any of the Capcom's latest releases. Oh my gosh, am I stuck here? Oh my gosh, okay. But there are a lot of the Souls crowd. They'll stick to World and Wilds, and they'll play nothing else. They'll stick to their Souls games. Each time there's another like Souls game, they're on it. They're on it. But then the same goes for me when there's like a brand new Monster Hunter. Like, my eyes are like, I got those hawk eyes on the next Monster Hunter game, whether it's for mobile or I don't know. I'm eyeing that next outing from Tencent or Timi, I don't know how to pronounce their studio name, but They're under 10 cents, and they're making that next Monster Hunter mobile game. Not Monster Hunter Now, that's a different one. That's a more Pokemon Go, developed by Niantic. Not as popular as Pokemon, but it's Monster Hunter entry that still gets played here and there. But I like the one that's coming out from Timmy or Taimai. Timmy Taimai. I want to call him Timmy, like as in Timmy O'Toole. Because the way they spell it is T-I-M-I. But that one, I forgot what it's even called. Monster Hunter Outlanders or something like that. Outlands. I don't know. That one looks really good. It looks promising. Being able to build your camp is like I feel like it's a new thing for a Monster Hunter franchise. So not only you get to craft your armor, weapons, but also building your camp. You know, that's gonna be wild. No pun intended. But yeah, each entry that Capcom puts out and have been putting out in the past, they've been trying to market the game in a way where it's like, oh yeah, we gotta spread this franchise out to more people. So having the franchise exclusive to PlayStation 2 for the handful of entries that's been on there. So second gen, first gen, second gen, and then onto the PSP. And I think after second gen, it was time to move on to 3, or Tri, that's how they call it in the US. And so they moved it over to the Wii because it wasn't becoming profitable for them. Oh, I got shocked. Because the series wasn't becoming profitable for them back then. It was getting popular on the PSP as they brought over Freedom Unite and Portable Third. So with third gen, they brought it over to Wii. Because for some reason, there was something that happened with the PS3 where they weren't able to put it on there until Portable Third HD, but that was like a totally different entry altogether. There were no underwater for Portable Third, but they would put an exclusive. I think Amatsu was the exclusive Elder Dragon in that. While the Wii and Wii U and 3DS had Dia Morales. Yeah, Dia Morales was the Elder for that. But I think both had Gen Moran, if I recall. But yeah, something definitely happened there where they had to put it on the Wii because that's where most people would own that specific console. So they want to spread the IP out to more people. And that's when I hopped in, because I was excited to see a brand new Monster Hunter, but then also on the Wii. So with free online, you have to pay for online back then. If it was on PlayStation 3, you would have had to pay for the subscription monthly. So good thing the playing on the Wii, you didn't have to pay for online, and it worked just fine. Yeah, even to today, people would modify their system to play online, since the online's been shut down now. I feel bad for folks that didn't get to experience that back then. So they had to, I guess, wait for custom servers or a way to properly modify the system in order to play it. So now folks are, they're coming around to checking that old game out. which is fine. I feel like there's a small amount of people that are currently doing that and enjoying that. And the same for the Wii U as well. There's a way to modify the Wii U and then getting the games to pop online again. Amatsu is fun on Rise? Yeah. Oh, when they brought him back in Rise, it was exciting to see. He's got like a new variant in that iteration too. Oh wait, I think we gotta capture her. Here, let's put this easy shock down. Come on. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I was trying to avoid that fireball. Oh no. Dang it. Why is she walking over there? Oh, here you go, here you go. Nice. Sweet. I like how she had a conchu right on her back. Here we go, here you go. Whee! Well done. I was hoping to get the gladness, but I think we slayed him all the way. Couple of feints, but good thing we survived there. Wow. The scales on the head there. Bash the head. I don't often see the scales coming off like that for the Rathy. But again, I guess this is just a G rank quest. Two-star? Three-star? Yeah, that was an exciting fight when it brought him to Rise. Midway through, they bring the Magmalo. That was pretty cool to see. I know there's folks that are just not a fan of some of the features in Rise, like the monster riding and all that. The wire bugs. I haven't featured for a while, but I would like to go back to it. It's just that I don't know. There's still people on it, and the one I would play is the Switch version because the Switch version came out first before they put it over to the other platforms. But yeah, I still play on the Switch version, and for a while I thought like, man, Capcom put a patch out to make it so that the Switch 2 upgrade would eventually, you know, enable like 60 frames, the film filters. Like those are the two features that I would like to see added to the Switch version of Rise, or I guess the Switch 2 version of it. But yeah, I don't know. If they just do like a free upgrade, I think that's more the way they should do, but I don't know if they would rewind back and try to fix up that title or anything. Because I feel like it would be a major difference to get some of the later content or the other platforms content over to the Switch 2 version. Now I'm not sure if they're even capable of getting that to run properly on Switch 2, but who knows? I mean, if they can get Pragmata to run smoothly on Switch 2, then how about Rise? At this point, I don't think they'll go back to get that to run or to re-release on Switch 2 or anything. But would it be nice as a free update? But as we're this far in, I don't think it's gonna happen. especially with like Stories 3 already out. You completed, moved on to the wild. Controls on Rise feel so weird. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I would jump back and forth. That's why like going from like 3rd gen, 4th gen, there's some slight differences even with this game. This being a 4th gen title, me going back and forth. Like a few years ago, you know, as I mentioned, it'll be 3 Ultimates on the Wii U, Generations Ultimate on the Switch, and then Rise on Switch. And then jumping to each of those games, some of the control layouts would be a little bit different. Like the kicking would be on the minus button rather than the plus. So the two would swap. And either one of the other buttons would be the menu, you know. So this one is the menu for the plus button. Whereas back on the Wii U, the Wii and Wii U, the plus button was the kick. In order to, you know, reactivate or interact with your other hunters in your lobby. When you want to kick them when they're paralyzed or, you know, caught by a web or something. But it's a different button in this one. It's actually the minus when you're in the hunt. So I would notice like a lot of these differences, and then, you know, when I jump back and forth, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta remember the controls for this particular monster. And then it's even more different when I jump onto like a 5th gen monster that is Monster Rise, you know. And I see the similarities. I see the differences. So when Rise came out, I'm like, you know what? I haven't played World. I haven't played Iceborne, but I played a lot of 3rd gen, you know, up to that point when Rise came out. I'm like, I see the influences from World, but it also has some of the older stuff, a format that's like familiar from my perspective. You know, coming from like 3rd gen, I'm like, oh yeah. But then at the same time, I'm still getting used to like the visuals, some of the cinematics, maybe different. At least they still have the So Tasty. Wait, do they? I don't remember if they have the So Tasty anymore. But yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, as long as they retain that, some of the elements of the old gen, then I can vibe with it. But if they start to change it around, would it not feel like Monster Hunter games anymore? I don't know. But you know, the series has evolved since. They're opening up to broadening, or I guess they're opening up to more of a broader audience by changing things around, like the movesets and whatnot. Everyone is able to do aerial moves now, so in Wilds, everyone's like more faster, you know. But yeah. But I think in comparison, if I were to, you know, line up all the entries, or the mainline entries, I think, I don't know, I just like the 3rd gen era. Not just because that's where I started, but it's just, I don't know, something about being able to move freely in that way, but also still be stagnant in some ways in comparison to now, what we can do now. But, you know, locked in this space, but not feeling too overpowered against the monsters, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if they were to allow the players to feel as powerful, moving freely and whatnot, then shouldn't the monsters be able to do that too then? You know, they should balance it out that way. Or else, if they give us wire bugs, if they give us the ability to ride the monsters, as we do in Rise, then shouldn't the monsters be able to do something else similar, you know? I don't know. I mean, they can up the ante with like a higher health bar or whatever, or health. in general, but could their move sets be a lot faster? Who knows? The animation should still be the same, I don't know. That's up to the developer to make it happen. There would be like variants and stuff, but yeah. You know, let's go for this Devil Joe. Jungle. Should probably let Chip choose the quest. We'll see. 12 Lance users? Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's see, Deflector. Let's go with this one here. Let's feel way too different on Rise. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not much of a Lance user, but the times that I use it is, I could definitely see how different it was when I used it in Wilds, and yeah. For me, I'm just more of a sword user, especially longsword. But nowadays, longsword has a bad name attached to it because it's such a popular sword ever since Rise came out. Well, I guess since World, but even back in 3rd gen, I was always like a sword user. Oh, what happened there? Okay, I thought I mistakenly went without someone. But yeah, the first weapon actually for me was heavy bowgun, which is probably not the best weapon to start with. But back in Try on the Wii, heavy bowgun was my first gun, or first weapon in general. Not great choice of a weapon to start with. But there's some old footage of me on YouTube. And also an unboxing of Monster Hunter Try on the Wii, dating back to the day it released. So I got it on release day, shipped from Amazon, back when I used to shop at Amazon. So yeah, 2010 onwards. But I would swap 2 different weapons and try out what was available for Try at the time. And then when I landed on Longsword, I was like, wow, this is very anime. It's got the cool animation, so I just stuck with it. And I just wanted to learn how to use that weapon. And over time, I started to learn the combos. And even back then, there was no guides online or anything. There'll be like forums and message boards, but the series wasn't as popular in North America as it is nowadays. Nowadays, you can find like wikias and stuff. Back then there were no wikias. There were just forums and message boards and internet chat rooms and IRC, you know? So if you can imagine, there were no guides out there, no YouTube videos that anyone was making content on to help other players. Only up until World, there were more creators focusing on Monster Hunter World. Yeah, so if you can imagine how tough it was back then, getting into Monster Hunter series. But even then, I don't really use YouTube as a way for me to learn a game. I usually just go as what's instructed in the game itself, or with game guides, the old school way. That is, if there's any guides at all that I really buy along with the game. So the map was copied into Rise. This one is the jungle map, so the one you see in Rise was actually based on this particular jungle. This is the same jungle that you see in Rise. The layout might be a little different and updated for Rise, but yeah, this is that same jungle location, as you see. But yeah. If you haven't seen this entry yet, this is like sort of a best of compilation of Monster Hunter franchise. leading up to this point, this was the way to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the franchise. And it was only on the 3DS originally. It was the Monster Hunter Cross, Monster Hunter Double Cross, that would be the HD version. But yeah, this is essentially the HD version of Generations called Generations Ultimates. And it's only on Switch. Oh, I need to heal, quick. Also, this is the Devil Joe, by the way. Devil Joe, a 3rd gen monster that they brought over to later iterations, such as this one. Oh, I just realized that we had a full lobby. Yeah, just leave the lobby open just in case folks want to join it. Pickle Joe. Back in 3rd gen, you can actually see the Devil Joe would eat his own tail as he goes to try and heal. There'd be a moment where he would eat his own tail. I caught it on stream at least a couple times as I was playing 3 Ultimates. So when you tell that to folks who's only played World or Wilds, they won't believe you. They're like, no way! And you gotta show them the clip. Oh, it happens with Devil Joe. So in the habitat of the monsters in the Monster Hunter franchise, it's like, man, it's always interesting to see, what the monsters do in their natural habitat. So in the case of Devil Joe, yeah, such a interesting monster. Every monster is interesting. Some more scarier than others. This guy just likes to get in the way. Alright, so this way. Yeah, did I even carve the tail in the previous match? I don't remember anymore. Nice. I was thinking to capture him, but I don't remember if I saw him limp or not. Here we go. Nice work. Yeah, so when they announced Jungle and Astalos heading to Rise during one of their broadcasts, I mean, that was the big reason, people were excited for it, because they were bringing back an old map. The locations are still the same, but they changed some things here and there. You can use the environments more. It's become more interactive. So over by where the trees are on the right side of the map, there's some rocks. There's a rock trap that you can break down for the rock to land on the monster if you time it right. So you can use like a what are those things? The daggers. Oh my gosh, the shurikens or daggers. I forgot what it's called over there in Rise. You shoot that to drop the rocks on the monsters. I love to use that a lot, especially when it's like a threatening monster that's like in the area, and timing it right is pretty crucial. So having that interaction with the environments is great. That's a big plus for, I feel, what I find interesting in Rise is the environmental interactions. If they can just focus on that, you know, and not so much the wire bugging, and the wire bugging is fun, but I don't know. I feel like it should be for a different mode or something. Ooh, 336. But I don't know. Just Rise is just a very different species of monster hunter. They'll gather elements of like World and older monster hunters, but the way it plays is quite different. I don't know. Like once we stepped into like 5th gen monster hunters, it's a whole lot different. So much has changed in terms of how it plays, and the concept of hunting monsters is still there, but the way you play it is a whole lot different. Not sure what I want to unupgrade there. Oh, we got some more pale extracts. But yeah, it's been a while since I've hopped on to Rise. I've been thinking about it though, whether or not I should hop back on. But this past month of May has been really busy. I didn't know whether or not I could fit any monster hunter in. And if there's one monster hunter that still has online, it would be this game here. Alright, we got Zem Trios. Gosh, it's a small one. But a copy of one of their older titles on the DS, just so you have a physical, legit copy of the game for emulation, but standing in one spot. Can't move while healing. That made you go, nah? Oh yeah. The old ways of Monster Hunter. So you mean the 3DS one, right? I have the 3DS one somewhere. I got both of them. Both the 3DS one and then 3 Ultimates on the Wii U. I actually have a poster. Here, I'll direct the camera a little bit so you can actually see a little more. Resident Evil, Revelations poster. I got it at PAX East. Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. And then the Monster Hunter one, 3 Ultimates up there. 3 Ultimates with the Azure Valos. I don't trust this camera. I feel like it's about to like fall off or something. I don't like adjusting that. I feel like I gotta connect the other cam in order to get it to move a little better. Alright, this will be a good time to maybe take a short break here. Alucard? Yeah, free to join. ID is in the chat. Pinned over on Twitch side if you want to join. It's also on screen, so alright. Get remoted while I BRB, and then I'll also have to fix the camera again. So be right back, enjoy the clippies. America runs on Duncan. Oh man, speaking of coffee, Twin Peaks was like another
show that sort of catapulted my way towards getting into coffee again. I was pretty big on coffee because of that show. But even as a kid, I was like, I would indulge myself into drinking coffee with a lot of sugar. Me and my siblings, my cousins, would try coffee out as a kid back in the early 90s. But mostly because my grandfather would have coffee like every day. So on the weekends we'd go up there and yeah, we were just bored and just like try coffee for the first time. And then we would just add so much sugar to it.
Oh, nice. Sweet. I'm gonna post with this guy. He's got the big tusks. Or maybe just do the blind donga buttons for the thumbnail. Oh. There's a Wii experience at Six Flags. There's a variety of stuff that I would upload, but I don't know. It was just more video clips that I would upload, and then just a couple IRL stuff. Volleyball match here going locally. But yeah, 2K. I'm not sure if there's another way to view the let me check the YouTube studio and see what they show here. There you go, you can take a look at my dashboard. What is this? I don't know how there's confetti going on. Congrats, your channel is now 19 today. Wait, what? New achievement. Congrats, your channel is 19 today? And aging beautifully. Okay, we're back. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. Let me see. Need the lobby info. Not sure if it's being copied correctly. There we go. Oh, you can't join because you're HR 13? Okay. I have to make a new lobby. Well, let me check the settings here. Oh, here you go. I think this might be the way to do it. Alright, try joining now. There we go. Oh. Hello. Feel free to post since you are lower level. I think we hunted together before. I don't remember. I feel like the guild cards should say whether or not we've had hunted together or not. Let me change my gear real quick. I'll change to a lower gear. Let's go with this Stalos one. It's like a high rank, maybe G rank Astalos. Bit of Kieran in there. Sword as well, I think. Actually, I think this sword might have been a little more upgraded. Oh, Gormagala, eh? Let's do it. Oh, it's a G3. Okay. The G3 is not too bad, but yeah, I think we'll still do with this one. Got lower defense now, but I think we'll survive. Actually, I kind of want to go with a different weapon. Bada bum bum bum. Here we go. That's funny. When standing in one spot and can't move while healing. Good luck. That's funny. It's funny when like 5th gen players go back to play an old gen Monster Hunter and then they realize that. That's just hilarious. In this one, it's the same too. Like, if you're wondering about Generations Ultimate, that still has online on Switch, by the way. Which is why what you're seeing now is actually real players joining the lobby. When we heal, we can't walk like we do in Rise. Let's keep that in mind. Let's put that to perspective. We cannot walk while we're healing. That is a known thing in older Monster Hunters. Yeah. Let's let that be known. Yeah. Let that sink in and let it be known. It's nothing new. Yeah, so you see where a lot of other, like us older players come from, you know? So when they start to make changes like that in the newer Monster Hunter games, it's like, then, you know, that you see the difference in some of the gameplay and choices and mechanics, you know? But they start to... That's what I mean by broadening the gameplay a bit to attract players in to the series. You know, that's what they're trying to do with these later entries. They're trying to bring people in. And in order to do that, they gotta make it a little easier. By quote-unquote easier, you know, by doing things where it's like, you know, it kind of helps a little bit. Wouldn't necessarily it's easier, but, you know, just makes things like, what's the word, like, or the phrase, quality of life changes, you know? Whether or not it's like useful or not, you know, depends on the player. It's not really needed, but, you know, it's something that, like, oh yeah. I think it really comes down to, like, the timing at which you use, like, the potions, right? I usually try to... Oh, I don't know why I use that just now. Just an example. I try to keep myself distant from the monster and away from where it's facing, and then use it to, you know, assure that, you know, I get that health bottle in time and, you know, safely go in. But, like, you know, just that as an example. It's something that we've already been used to for so long. Long before even World was even an entry. You know? So try to imagine it from our point of view. doesn't get hit. And also, I put in like well over 1,000 hours in 3 ultimates, by the way. I don't know what the exact hours were. I think probably like, I don't know, probably like 600 or something. I might be a little over on that part. But it was definitely well over 1,000. I'll have to go back to the old footage to see where I last broadcasted it. But with that in mind, then a lot of us has been used to the old mechanic for so long, you know? And same thing with this game. I've already clocked in over 1,000 hours. Ooh, jail jump. We got your tail. Carve. Good stuff. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, 2 cars. Yeah, I tried to hop on to each iteration at its height, while the online still functions for those systems. That's why it was so important to continue to play 3 Ultimates, not only because I enjoyed that specific entry, but we just don't know when we'll lose the online for that system, you know? Even back when, like, Rise was the latest entry for Monster Hunter, like, I was still indulging in online hunts on the Wii U. While Nintendo still had the servers up for that system. So I like to experience it the official way. And then only up until like word got out that they were shutting down the servers for those systems, because barely anyone was on there. Got other people to see like, oh yeah, maybe they should modify their system so they can play online. And so it's happened. Like they missed out on that chance to play the official way. You gotta get him out of there. The Pelican. Oh, I forgot that this sword has the art style. Or Hunter Arts. sure which way he went. Nope. Check up here. Nope. Set a trap here. Oh man, I wasn't even facing him yet. I was hoping it would, but the controls are not that fast with the animations. Oh. Thing is nearby. Could check the box for some items. I feel like we're close to taking this guy down already. Dang it. Seem to be the target over here. Nice. Frenzy Crystal. I feel like they might have some nullberries in the chest or something. Or bitter bugs? Yeah, I think it's nullberries. Bitter bugs for Malfessio, and then berries for the frenzies. Hello. I'm so used to not using my arts that I feel like the arts would come in handy for this. Like I'm second thinking what moves I should pick on the next like swing. Let's hoping to bypass that tail. Nice. Thinking that I can probably land that hit. Been a long while since I've not used the arts. Nice. Twinning on both sides. Or one side. Nice. Whee! Oh yeah, gotta have that juncture. Ooh, that scar. Yeah, the arts are pretty fun when you just gotta like time them right. They can add like, you know, more to your combos and stuff. It's almost like a finisher move. ads coming up in a bit over on Twitch side. I also need to check out the chats for other platforms as well. As mentioned earlier, I'm trying something different stream-wise, like tonight. Uploading separately to each platform. Some are combined chats, so I'll keep the YouTube and Twitch together. But like other places like Trovo and stuff and Kick, they're each uploaded individually or streaming individually on those platforms, which requires more upload speed and bandwidth. So, like, trying to monitor each one, making sure that they're still being uploaded. Well, there you go. Stab me, stab, stab. There you go. Let's get out. You want to capture? There you go. Nice. And that was pretty close. Good thing I jumped. Oh man, run down with a tail. Whee! Carve, carve, carve. Oh man, the last final swing there. Tail and leg. Ooh, Dr. Ouija at level 80. Alright, let me see if I can get that other chat. Alright, yeah, choose whatever quest you want. There's a lobby ID if folks want to join. Gotta make sure the streams are still going on those sides. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Dinosaur Day. Oh, that's weird. The other restream does not connect to the other chats that I enabled. Rumble and Soop. I don't know why it's not going through. It's weird. Okay. We have to open them up manually. Yeah. No. Oh, it didn't even go through on Rumble. What the heck? Dang it. I had it all set up and everything too. But I guess it just didn't push through for Rumble. Check. Yeah, it should be going. Wait, account not verified? What the heck? Why? That should have been verified. Oh man. What? That is so weird. Oh man. Why does it say my account is not verified? That's so weird. That's strange. So now I can't put up any new videos on Rumble then? I had a new video up yesterday. That's so weird. Maybe because I'm on a different browser or something. Alright, whatever. Oh, we got Julian. Nice. Lao Shan Lung. That's a big one. Alright. I think I got some Lao Shan Lung stuff. Call the boys. Hey everyone, we're doing Lao Shan Lung. Trying to get this guy to level up to HR 12. I don't remember if I have any Lao sets, but I think I'll go with this Samus one. Yeah, I'll go with this one for a bit. You know what? Let's go with a great sword or something. Or maybe even a hammer. Ooh, here we go. Great sword that looks like a long sword. Here we go. Samus is ready. Actually, it's just me with the Varia suit. Let's see who else is playing and streaming Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Wow, just only one other person? That's wild. So it's just me and one other person that's playing and streaming Generations Ultimate. I would love to hop on Stories 3 though. Yeah, that was a good hunt. You know, once the price goes down on 3 Ultimates, or not 3 Ultimate, Stories 3, I would love to broadcast that one. Let's see, which way is this guy? Man, I haven't hunted this guy for quite a while. I think we just need one more. 9 is the max, I think. Yeah, we got max already. Man, I didn't get to bring any bombs. It's okay. It's a big elder. I'm gonna crack a can for this one. Apparently all my ice has melted, so I have to drink the ice water now. The cold, nice and cold ice water. Oh, totally forgot that this is a great sword. This is a great screenshot. Samus mission. Samus is on a mission. Wow, really? Uh-oh. Dang it. I had like half health, I think. Oh man. The cannon's not even... Alright, let me go back in. It's gonna be a long battle. Ooh, it's down. Oh, he already wrecked the tower. Nice. Restraints. Against. Oh my gosh, I thought the tail was gonna hit. Oh, I don't have my I don't have my max anymore. I'm gonna have to use the ancients. Demolisher. gonna try and shoot him from here. It's getting close. Ooh, on the head. We broke a little bit of it. Nice. One more shot. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it's already full. I'm gonna have to do the shooting man. Oh no. Yeah, we can't load it until someone uses it. It's a little too early. Nice. Whee! It's back on all fours. Let's get back up there. Gonna jump for the tail. Yes. No. Uh-oh. They already went. Alright, I think now's a good time to shoot the thing. Might do a jump here. Oh, there. Holy moly, demolisher. If he gets to the side, I might want to jump and then drop the bomb on him. There was like another tower over there that we can actually... Oh, we didn't even hit that one over there. Only he would. I guess we kept them busy now. Wasn't able to break that down. Oh, okay, so that thing is still there. Dang it. Alright, let's go. I think we gotta let him pass. Because I think his health stays 50% until he reaches the next area. Something about that, where they limit the amount that we can damage him in this first phase. Geronimo! Live and learn. I know those lyrics. Alright, area 2. Yeah, for Lao Shenlong, I think we can only damage him 50% at the first phase, so you gotta go to area 2 to do more damage. The way to design them is that they force us to fight him in 2 areas. Yeah, I'm not able to paint him, so unless I want to drop a bomb again. Oh my god, there's a lot of food there. It's like bread. It's making its way downtown. Dragonator switch. Oh, it's already full. Sorry. Oh, I forgot you can actually climb up that thing. I should carry some more from over there. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Eat the meats. Gracias, por favor. Well, it was like ads coming up in a bit. Which side? Dang. Does that? Try to give him some nail clippings. Clipping his nails over here. Oh, we gotta drop those bombs. Let's see. Do I have any more ammo? Oh, come on. Alright, I better move. Better start shooting that, the cannons. Or else we'll miss our chance. Oh no! Did that even land? Yeah, I think that part there is when you want to shoot it. There you go. Timing is very crucial in this part. Run him back. Oh, nice. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I'll wait till he gets a little closer, maybe. Dang it. Ballista's over there, I think. Nope. More cannons. Alright. I'm about to hit it really soon. Alright, I'm about to hit right now. Cue the theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Let me drop a bomb. Uh-oh. Dang it. Oh, I thought I was gonna scream. Let's see. I think I can reach it though. Yeah, I don't think I can reach it. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so far away. Oh, wait. Go on the other side here. The tower's broke. This is where we start to drop all the things. Attack as much as you can. Oh my gosh. Lay all the bombs on the head. I think there's more ballistas in the back there. Make sure this is all loaded up. Okay, 3. Go ahead. Oh man. The shots. probably bring the cannon all the way back here, but you can shoot him from the back or something. Especially since the cannons are over here. Still not out yet. But if you can get a good angle of him. Yeah, because like you want to shoot him on his back. So I feel like you should probably bring the cannon over to the bridge. I think he's almost done though. Oh man, I just saw that. The fired up launch. Oh man, that's like a last shot there. Just waiting for this thing to come back. Ooh. I might want to go back down there to land some hits. Oh. Nice. Geronimo! Better be careful. Come on. There we go. We got it. Well done. Nice. Can you feel life? Whee! Oh my gosh. Alright, start carving. Vortex. Yeah, GG. He's got multiple parts to carve. Check his head. Yep, that's it. I feel like could have had a couple more charges or carves, I think. Oh yeah. Back in the old days, we can still clip into the inside of the monsters as we carve. Whereas in Wilds, they don't allow us to do that anymore. Why is that? Some of the jankiness that's in the older games, the older generations of Monster Hunters, like you can't, they eliminate that in the newer ones. I remember being disappointed by that during the beta for Wilds. Man, I don't know why they chose to eliminate that. Let's see if he's leveled up now. It was a really big dinosaur. Or dragon. Ooh. It's a Brachydios there. They put him all the way in the corner. Brum-bum. Yeah, unfortunate that I can't get the stream to push over to Rumble for some reason. It's alright. Oh, berry off. Let's do berry on. I got a friend request. Make sure we get hot drinks for this. And I can't believe that we have to like verify our accounts. It's so weird. They didn't ask me that yesterday. Wow. Can't even leave comments on videos until I verify the account. It's so weird. Just because I logged on to like a different browser? Yeah. And there's no other verification system. Like I have to like verify by phone, which is like so odd. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be no activity on Rumble for a bit then. Wolf's Expedition. I remember this one. Game Pro. I remember that magazine. Hey there, Trams. Is there a PC gamer? I think from what I recall, I believe GamePro also covered PC games along with the console games. I still have some of the old issues with GamePro. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Oh, was there? I think the that particular magazine is still around. I think even to this day, because they have the website, right? Maybe not the magazine anymore, but the website is still around. Definitely, they still cover games. Gamer.com. Yeah, they have a Twitter and stuff. And YouTube channel. Oh. Nice. That landing. Here comes a G1. I was trying to go over to kick him. Dang it. Hey, it's no sleep. Games advertise use of Unreal Engine. It's part of Unreal Engine's policy to display the logo when you load up the game. And developers have to pay a fee whenever they make use of the engine and also sell a game using their engine. This guy moves fast. Hey there, Romeo. Nope. I thought this platform was already broken. Nice. There's the chop. Nice swing. Getting that chop. Or bury off. And try to get out of there. Sorry. I think it went up here. Nope. Oh, nice. Captured. The galaxy is saved. It's actually getting a bit chilly. See what's in the middle here. The village is saved. One monster at a time. Digi artist, hello. Ooh, Glavenus. Let's go for Glavenus here. It's gonna be at the desert. I'm gonna grab my other sword. Actually, I'm gonna swap my armor. Swap my set back to the other one. Since this is a 3-star quest. Let's go back to this one here. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get insurance, I guess. Just in case. Just in case, like, we get exploded by his tail slams or something. Oh boy. Right, good luck. Blazing sun. Welcome back from the ads. Got a Glavenus to hunt here. Another dinosaur. gap backup. I totally forgot to bring some trap parts. Nice flash. Trap. Nice. I like how parts of the trap just like flies off. You see bits of the nets. Bolero Flyer. Wow, got launched. Nice. Ooh, there you go. Quick go back. Nice. So far, so good. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. guessing he went through the caves. Trying to remember how this map is, what this map was like. There you go. Ooh, flippin'. It doesn't seem to show the trails. Oh. I don't know what that is. Oh, right. There we go. I took the long route. Hey, 337. Nice. Huh. Turned out to be a dojo. Roaming around there. Oh man, I gotta choose either side. Mitsusune on left, and then Gormagal on right. Alright, Game Pro, thanks for hunting. Okay, we got Astalos. Nice. I'm not sure if this armor is good for Astalos. I think it's doable. Alright, we got one slot open if folks want to join. ID is still the same. Whoop. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, so this was a Stalos, right? The wizard is here. What do you mean? The wizard. This guy? Bum 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 bum. Oh, you got the wizard outfits? Okay. The Chameleos. Ooh, there's a chop. A Stalos chop. I feel like we should probably try to tackle a bolt weaver. Nice. Oh, there you go. Well done. Oh, I should probably check the Nintendo Today app real quick. Keep forgetting to do that while being live. Gonna do that right now. I think what I should do is set an alarm to remind myself to check the Nintendo Today app, just in case I miss out on a day or something. Oh my gosh. Yangruga. Here we are. Alright. Yeah, it's already June 2nd. I didn't get to check the first yet. Got Bowser in view. Oh, does it animate when you shake it? No? Icon elements for Animal Crossing New Horizons added. Right, moving. Gonna browse for the card. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's Rosalina's wand. Oh, there you go. Card number 32, Rosalina's wand. Sweet. I've been trying to collect the entire set. Wait, let's see how many hours we have left on the ball pit. 2 hours left. Dang it. Yeah, I feel like I could have streamed that today, but upon setting up, couldn't get it all done in time. So I just hopped onto this instead. Well, it looks like they added Mark Art World's music to the Nintendo Music app, which is accessible on web browser now, which is great. That means I don't have to download the mobile app for Nintendo Music. I think it's better that way, to have it on browser, accessible through web browser, and the same thing for the Nintendo Today app, but I don't know. They try and prevent folks from like being able to screenshots and spread the information. But whatever. What happened? Try to do a different quest. Oh, it's a Sune. Oh wow, there's like a speed art video for Splatoon here. Never mind, I thought it was like a speed art video, but it's actually just real time. It's like edited to shorter length, I guess. It's pretty cool. I feel like they should just do a time lapse. Platoon character. It's pretty cool. Oh, Metroid, eh? Look at that. Metroid stories. Is this the comic? Translated to English? That's on the Nintendo Today app. Oh, it's like it's more so like an infographic for Samus, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, it's like an infographic for Metroid series. Enemy spotted. Oh, there's the jump. The Mizu. The one thing I didn't bring was a cleanser. Nice. I'm free from the bubbles. Do, 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 do. Oh no. Free me! I'm bubbled! Oh, shock trap. Oh, into the trap. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can actually, let's try to fit in maybe one more, two more maybe. Surprised that the upload actually supported this many outputs. But I think tomorrow I want to make sure that it goes out to Rumble as well. It sent out to Soop just fine, but I gotta make sure that Rumble is also activated, I mean. I thought it would go through, but it didn't go through. Apparently I had to, like, verify my account or something. So strange. So until the account is, verified, I might have to not perform any actions over there. Unreal game from '98? Can't say I have. What I can tell you is that I have played the original Half-Life and also Deus Ex in that era. Bum 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 bum. This early cards card. Looks like they just started too. Oh. Got a couple hundred hunts in there. Also close to 300 hunts so far. Sadly I can't add any more cards, so I'm already jam-packed full of guild cards already. Definitely send mine though. Nope. Yeah, I can't add any more. My card list is already full. Ooh, Valstrax, okay. I think you have to do this Valstrax key quest in order to get up to surpassing 12, I think, if I recall. When it comes to Source Engine, there's been a lot of source mods using Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 was a way to display Source Engine version 2. And there's been mods for both Source 1 and Source 2. Using the engine of Half-Life 1 and then Half-Life 2. So not only are you able to make maps, but also a full game mod out of those assets from that game engine. So it's not just about level editing, it's building out a whole new game out of it. No website, but I've linked the tender page before if you want to keep up with that. Usually nowadays it's just Twitter, YouTube, and just live streams in general. And of course, here on Twitch. I mean, we're live right now. But I would post on Twitter, I would post on Blue Sky. Whenever there's like a brand new game that's out, or, I don't know, exciting new indie game or something, I would retweet it or something. Alright, gonna try and fit maybe one more hunt. This might be the last hunt of the night, we'll see. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, there you go, never mind. Valstrax. Midst of making a free website on Wix. Ooh, nice. There's a few sites out there you can make a free website. There's even one that is reminiscent of the old GeoCities website called NeoCities. If you want to, go a neo-retro route, you can build a NeoCities webpage. But I used to have like an old blog site 19 years ago. Back in like 2005. 2005 into 2006 I would be more active on there. I would frequently post about a variety of things, but mostly like video games related stuff. whatever releases on the Wii. So I have like a couple old blog sites I would update on every week. Tail chop. Oh, nice. He's limping. Lifting off like a rocket. You're about to have a bad day. I almost read it out as nice day. Helix tail. I'll let Alucard take it. This is his hunt. Nice. Well done. There you go. Hopefully you get to level up. Replicating other sites. Lots of free images and videos. Bingo. Nice work. Alstrax down. Well, thanks all for the hunts. Well done. Re-website on Wix? Wix? Wix are for kids. Ooh. Commendation double cross. Rust Razor X. I saw that one. Silly Wabbit. Wix are for kids. Wix are for wids. Wizards. Alright. Thanks all for hunting along. I'll take off for now. Not sure what I'll have for tomorrow. I think, possibly Tomodachi. We'll see. Yeah, lobby's still up if folks want to join it. But as for me, I think I'm all set. Oh, did I send these guys out? Let's see. I don't think I did. Oh well. Maybe next time. Recipes? Food sculpting ideas? Nice. Yeah, take it easy, Digi. Digimon. Oh, wait, this... Wow, I haven't been in that room for a while. Let's go to the labs. There's more. Ooh, Poketown's got some good stuff there. Let's head over to the ranch. Head our movie, Wufa. Might just call it there. See if there's any folks up and at 'em. Man. Yeah, no one else is streaming Generation Supplements in English. There's one Japanese broadcaster there, but it's in Japanese, so yeah, I don't know if there's anyone else. But it looks like the stream went smooth. Now it's starting to dip down a little bit. From the looks of it, I'm not sure. It seems like it's coming back. I'll have to get the Rumble side sorted. So I'll figure that out. And yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure it out. I guess in the meantime there won't be any Rumble streams for a bit. Sadly, but yeah. Otherwise, YouTube, Twitch, guaranteed. Anyways, thanks all for joining, hunting along. Till next time. Set off with a wave here. Yeah. Gonna take off for now. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night or day. I'll see you next one. Later.
See you next time.